Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get some more work done here. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to get all of this stuff in place in here before moving on. So I got to build like a little thing here for this thing to sit on, and then I'm just going to have this on this side, and then I'm going to drill little holes here so it makes it easy for the sound to get all the way through. So I'm going to make this platform area here for that first. Alright, so these little feet here go on here and inside. With that done, we can get the plug and the switch in place. Alright, there we go. Main power in there. Main power switch. Phasers, torpedoes. Or maybe that's phasers and torpedoes. I don't know yet. And this here is for the spinners on here. They set the speed that I want them to go at. So everything there is done. Looks good. So I guess all that's really left to do is get the ship put together, have all the wiring coming down, and then I got to make sure I label each of the wires so I know what goes where on these boards. Yeah, okay, so back to the model. Alright, so I got those drilled out there for the wiring to go through. Now what I want to do is I was going to get a hole here and here for the phasers. Torpedoes there are already done. So let's get those phasers drilled out here. I'm going to use a 3mm yellow LED for the phasers. So I'll put it right here. It'll go in there. Okay, got that all in there. Looks good. Not bad. So I'm going to chrome silver all of this so none of this other lighting in here will interfere with it. And just got the torpedoes to put in now. Yes, I'll probably put the LED up over here for the red torpedo goes down. Let's get that installed. 680 ohm resistor on that. 360 ohm resistor on the phasers here. Okay, got that there for the torpedoes, phasers. Everything's all good. All covered over with chrome silver, so none of the other lighting will affect it. Now I just got to figure out the color code for the wiring for each of these weapon systems, and then run those lines that go down. That'll go down into the bottom part of the stand to hook up to the circuit board. This is just really looking good. Okay, so I got 2 lines here to go to the weapons here. Torpedoes, phasers. So let's make this on the torpedoes, and these 2 colors here, brown and white and beige and orange. So let's get those installed. Alright, so these 12 volt, 5 volt line here. The ones coming from the engines will tie in here, and these here go down to the other circuit board. And then I got these here that go down into the stand. I still got to label these which is which. And then I guess we're pretty much ready to put the top on. Alright. I got these attached. I did a light test. Everything works fine. So now time to get this glued, and we're good. Alright, just gotta let that set and then we can move on. Alright, looking really good. Let's get the warp engines in place. Okay, looking really good. Alright, now we got all this wiring here and stuff. Need to go down the tube here, which goes down into the stand. So I got to get all this stuff hooked up yet, and then we can place this on. So it's coming together. Okay, I got the wires run there. That lights up the main lighting. It's all tied in. Got this ready to go to tie into the 5-volt line. This is ready for the navigation. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tie all of these lines in together and then run and add the extensions on it that run down into the model. Actually, these get tied in together, and then we got the 2 lines that go down that tie into the momentary switch that adjusts the speeds for the rotation of the lights there. Okay, so let's get this all tied together here. Okay, so it's red to red, yellow to yellow, beige or gray to gray. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to cut these a little bit shorter. Alright, just doing a quick light test here. Looks good. Not bad. And around there like that. It's okay. Good. Okay, so I got the spinners tied in with the 5-volt regulator here. So what I need to do now is got to go to the momentary switch, which is this gray line and this yellow line. Go to the momentary switch that will adjust the speed of the spinners. So I'll get lines on those, which will run down into the stand. I think that's all we need to do for those. All right. Okay, so following the instructions here, I got everything tied in here to the 5-volt regulator, since they all work. And then I tied in the momentary switch that ties into the gray line and the yellow line. And I did a light test, and there's no speed differential at all. So I'm not too sure what I'm doing wrong. So this is the line here that goes to the switch. This one here, got it tied into the yellow and the gray line there. And I put the switch on there to do a test, and nothing happens. It just stays constant, and I'm not too sure what I'm doing wrong. Anyway, I'll figure that out later, I hope. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run these lines here, these weapon lines, and get them tied into the big board here. There we go. Put it on the stand there. Good, good. Getting there. Okay, I got that painted over there so no light comes through. I'll touch that up later. Right now, let's get these wires here all hooked up for the weapons. Okay, so we have 3 connectors. Connector 1, 2, and 3. So we're starting with connector number 1. It says, the instructions say red wire on connector 1 goes to the ground on the speaker. Okay, black wire goes to the positive of the phaser. Ground on the phaser goes to black wire on connector 2. Positive of the speaker goes to orange wire on connector 2. Orange wire goes to the phaser switch. No. Orange wire. And then this pin here goes to the black wire on connector 2. So I guess all the grounds go to the black wire on connector 2. And then I guess the red wire is the positive, and that's what provides power to the switch. Alright, this is what we got so far. I got the 2 ground sides going to the black wire here on connector. Oh, I gotta go there. So these are all tied in for the speaker. The phaser one is done. Okay. I just got to add the torpedo, which is the green wire, connector 1, going here to the torpedo. And then, of course, the ground going to the black wire on connector 2. Alright, so it was right. The connector 2 provides the power to the whole system. Now we're working on connector 3. And that hooks up the photons and the torpedo effect here. Okay, so connector 3, the red wire, goes to the positive for the torpedo. And the ground, black wire, connector 2. Orange wire goes to the ground on the speaker. Positive orange wire connected to, and it's already hooked up. Okay. basically all the rest of these wires are moot, and I can just snip those down. Okay, let's do a test here. Okay, now that I know it's working, let's trim these other wires down. Cap these off. Coming along nicely. Okay. Let's get the rest of these parts on now. Alright, the ship is fully assembled now. Just areas in here you can see is a big gap. I gotta add putty in there to fill that in after. A little bit of repainting there. I got some hull cleanup I need to do there. That's easy enough to do. Other than that, this thing is looking really good. Looking not too bad. Oh dear, I scratched the top of the bridge. Maybe I can clean that up a little bit. I hope so. Okay, all the touch-up painting and everything is all done there. Let's get the decals in place. Okay, the sheet here, I'm going to start with the bottom here and get the decals on here, there, here, and along here. Let's get all those in place. Okay, looks good. Just got to let that set. Put a coat of Del Coat on there, and then that's it. there we go. Another build done. Looking good. Not bad at all. Hope you enjoyed. It was fun putting together. Please like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to share and click that notification bell for any future uploads. I will see you in a new build. Bye bye for now.